We do
do it now with you. Okay, so 5 different positions that we're going to get into. Flat down onto your front, down onto the floor onto your front, and back up as quickly as you can. Down onto your back, flat, and back up again as quickly as you can. Onto the left hand side, and back up. Right hand side, and back up. And then the last one is press up position. You don't have to do the press up, you just have to get into the press up position, okay? So we're going to do 2 rounds, and each time we finish, I'm going to take away limbs. I'm going to chop them right off you, all right? So for this first 2 rounds, we're allowed to use all of our hands, all legs and everything, okay? So down onto your front and back up. Down onto your back and back up. Left hand side. Right hand side. And press up position. And back up. Good. And another round. So down onto your front. And back up. Down onto your back. And back up. Left hand side and back up. Right hand side and back up. And press up position and back up. I can see you, Philip, you didn't get back up. Right, so this time what you have to do is the positions are all the same, okay? So front, back, both sides, and press up position. But the rule is your right hand isn't allowed to leave the left knee, okay? So one hand onto the opposite knee, okay? You're not allowed to take that hand off the knee at any point, okay? So down onto your front. Back and back up.
You fucking did it.
And onto your back. Back up. Left hand side. Back up. I seen that hand coming up there, Laura. Right hand side. Back up. And then the press up position and back up. Okay, so for this second round, we're going to swap hands and swap knees. So if it was your right on the left knee, you're going to go left on the right knee. Okay, again, down onto your front and back up. Onto your back and back up. Left hand side and back up. Right hand side and back up. And press up position and back up. Okay, so this next one, same 5 positions, only the hands, you're going to lock the fingers together and keep them behind your head. They're not allowed to leave from behind your head. Do not face plant. If you do, it is not my fault. That is the disclaimer and it is on record. Okay, so down onto your front.
Damien Galvari's looking to join in.
Oh, and back up. Down onto your back and back up.
Don't let him.
Left hand side and back up. Right hand side and back up. And then press up position and back up. Good. We'll go for another round of that, okay? So hands stay behind the head.
What happened to me?
Hands behind your head. Hands behind your head like this, okay? Get back up test. Okay, so down on your front and back up.
Yep.
Back over.
Onto your back and back up. Left hand side and back up. You have to stand right up there, pillow.
I'm very small. It's a very tall sofa.
Right hand side and back up, and then press up position and back up.
Press up your elbows.
Phil, there's plenty of room here right in front of the camera where I can see you properly.
That floor is flat.
I can't see her either. There must be a massive big living room in your house. Right, so this next one, again, fingers are going to be locked, okay? But instead of being behind your head, they're going to be locked and behind your lower back, okay? Like this. Again, because there's a new participant here, the disclaimer needs to be repeated. Do not face plant the floor. If you do, it is not my fault and it is on record, okay?
So how are you supposed to do the push-up position? Can you show us, please?
That's a really good
Hi,
question.
Claire.
I can show you after. You can give
Hi,
it a go. I
Vivian.
can show you after.
What?
Give it a
Do
go
what
and
now?
I'll show you after if you don't do it.
Dead on. So on our backs then?
No,
Hi.
with the front.
We have to do all the same moves, but our hands are behind our back.
Yep. Okay, so hands behind the back, down onto the front and back up.
What the fuck you meant there?
Back up.
Down onto your back and back up. Oh, left hand side and back up. And back up. Onto the feet. Right hand side. Back up. And press up position. And back up. There you go.
How are you doing the press up one?
Try it.
Well, it's just the same as being on your front.
Yeah.
I know how to do it, I just don't like attempting to do it.
What did you?
I'm actually afraid to do it. It doesn't seem safe.
So Stephen, please demo. Thanks. Hold on it.
Oh, I see your bog one day. Oh, I see your bog one day.
Me?
All right. Here's you. All you see is that's it. Aye, that's what I.
Here, says you that was behind a fucking sofa.
Tall sofa.
Right, let's get this screen share up here then. See what we're doing. Boom, baby. Let me know whenever you can see it.
Yeah.
Fuck what?
8 minutes, many reps.
See everything?
What's the fucking crack with the burpees?
I know they're
We
fucking
get paid on
killing
a
me.
commission for burpees. So
They're absolutely killing me. They're killing me.
It's been a while.
right, so I'll go through all the movements one by one in this first 8 minutes. So you can see glute bridges, lunges on each leg, body weight squats, and then burpees. Okay, so glute bridges. Forward. Toes off the floor and heels on. Hands out to the side if you need stability. Push into the floor and raise the hips up and squeeze the glutes and back down again. So you're going for 21 reps. Then we're doing lunges. You can do them forwards or backwards. Either way, you're doing 15 on each side. So standing up, step back, and back up. And on the other leg until you've done 15 on each leg, or again, you can do them stepping forward. Okay? Body weight squat, down to the bottom of the squat position here, and back up, keeping the chest nice and proud. And then burpees, chest to the floor. So you're going to jump, hands down, chest down, feet in, and jump again. Okay?
Okay.
So, any questions about any of the movements before we get into it?
Let us see how to do a burpee again.
Amy, you know what I like about you?
What, love?
Nothing.
I'm keeping positive during this pandemic.
Right, guys, so got 8 minutes here on the timer. You's ready to go? First of all, glute bridges, 21 reps. 3, 2, 1, and away we go.
Squeeze! Squeeze!
Squeeze the bum or I will.
Promise.
A socially distant
Carl,
bum
get
squeeze.
excited.
I'll get a litter picker and just stand 2 meters away and just squeeze.
Here, Clara, take anything. Get this right.
Ooh!
You glad my fucking mic is on mute, you shit.
I'm feeling a wee bit sorry for Max there.
Oh, shit.
There, Stevo, have you recorded that yet?
Yeah, this is all recording.
I've lost count.
21. If in doubt, do 21. The lunges, you're doing 15 on each leg.
I'm just doing it until you can stop.
We'll do 15, he said. On you.
What?
Squats.
My legs hurt like that. Easier?
9 reps to the squats after the lunges, and then 6 burpees after the squats.
One less burpee.
Keep it surfer.
Get the chest down there, Philip. Come on.
That is that.
Get it down there. Good. Once you've done the 6 burpees, then you're back into the 21 glute bridges again.
Is the 7 minutes gone?
Not quite.
Squeeze your bum when you get up. No, your legs. Knees up. Take your head in. And go up. Squeeze your bum. Glutes. Squeeze really hard in there. Is that it, Moss?
You finished your matter? Then record and hand it in. I'm not finished my matter? Uh-huh.
I didn't get him up.
I'm not finished my matter.
I thought you says we finished with your map. I was like, oh, homeschooling.
Learn smart.
Right, guys, we're coming up to halfway through that round. Keep her lit. Good job, guys. Coming up towards 2 minutes to go. Right, guys, into your last minute. Keep it going. 1 more minute to go. Right, guys, finish up the movement that you're on at the minute. Finish it up.
No. No.
Perfect.
You can do balance.
Good job, guys. That's 10. All good? Right, so we're going to switch it up a wee bit. We're going upper body for this next 8 minutes, okay? I'll go through again all the movements, and you just can ask any questions you have afterwards, okay? So for this, you may need like a chair or a step or a table or the edge of the sofa or something for the tricep dips, okay? So, tricep dips. You're going to put the hands on either side of you. Step the feet away, chest up tall, and you're going to bend the elbows until they're around about 90 degrees and press back up, okay? Pushing through the arms, trying to do as little through the legs as possible. To make it more difficult, the feet go further away, okay? The next movement, then we're going to go plank press, 15 reps. So you're going to start in the tall plank position, squeezing the bum, bracing the abs. We're going to go down onto your elbows and the forearms, and then back up again onto the hands. That is 1 rep, okay? So 1, 2, okay? From there, you're going to go straight into press ups. You can go full press up to the floor, back up again. You can go box press up from the knees here, or you can use the chair or the table or the sofa that you were using for your dips to do elevated press ups, okay? After the press ups, we're going to go into inchworms. So with the inchworm, you're going to squat right down, walk the hands out into a press up position, hold the tall plank position for a second here. Walk the hands back in to the squat and stand up again. Okay, so the rep scheme is the same as the first 8 minutes there. 21 tricep dips. Who did the sad face? 15 plank presses,
Yeah.
9 press ups, and 6 inchworms. Are there any questions about any of the movements before we get into it? No?
Why are you in there?
Right, so 8 minutes, you ready to rock? Get into your tricep dips.
So just 1 tricep dip and 5 press planks. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
I'm just gonna.
We started.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Make sure all the pressing's coming from the arms, as little from the legs pressing off the floor as possible. And reduce the amount of the hips swinging, okay?
What did I run? Fucking man. What are they?
Okay, for the plank press, get your feet a wee bit further apart, guys, and try and stop the hips from moving so much, okay? Squeeze the abs, squeeze the bum down under control and back up again. Try and reduce the hips moving there as well.
How many push-ups?
9. Marissa? I can see whenever you're doing the press ups from the knees, bring the hips and the bum down with you at the same time, okay? So when you're doing the press ups from the knees, try not to let your bum sit back like this, okay? Bring the hips forward, bring the hips and the chest down to the floor, and then back up.
Thanks.
No, no, no. Enjoy it. Kevin, I have done exercises. Here we go, Cuddy. Calves, right? Back. Cheese. Cheese.
He makes that look so easy, or Philip, and you're making it look very, very difficult. He makes it look so easy.
All I heard was Philip doing a great job. Well done, Philip.
Well
Excellent.
done, Philip. Well done.
Great example to everybody else.
Well done.
Thank you.
Just under 3 minutes to go, guys. Not long left.
2 minutes. This is knock yourself out. There you go.
I agree.
You guys, 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes left.
I agree.
Go ahead, wee man.
Ready? Go. Press ups. Go, do press ups.
No press up, John.
Go, worse. Next fucking you.
Good job, guys. Last minute here.
Go. Go down quick.
Working hard there, Damien, are you?
I need a break. They're killing my arms.
You've only 27 seconds to go. Keep it going. You'll break all day.
I've only 11 more to go.
Excellent. Give it back.
You guys finish up the movement that you're on. Were you just about to start something there, Roisin? Is that what that look was about? Good job, guys. Finish up.
And then put one questions is on a 10 or 16. Right, finish the 10 of them and then come away.
What's up, enough?
All done. Thank you very much for coming to play, guys. We'll get a wee photo before we go.
Thank you.
Let's see it.
Fish. Where's it going? Sure.
Okay, how are you?
Good job, guys. Thank you very much.